I always feel how necessary you are to me. But when you are absent, I become still more sensible of it and look around in vain for that satisfaction which you alone can bestow. A dangerous ambition more often lurks behind the specious mask of zeal for the rights of the people, than under the forbidding appearance of zeal for the firmness and efficiency of government. The voice of the people has been said to be the voice of God, and, however generally this maxim has been quoted and believed, it is not true to fact. The people are turbulent and changing, they seldom judge or determine right. Experience is the oracle of truth, and where its responses are unequivocal, they ought to be conclusive and sacred. Men of factious tempers, of local prejudices, or of sinister designs, may, by intrigue, by corruption, or by other means, first obtain the suffrages, and then betray the interests, of the people. The kindred blood which flows in the veins of American citizens, the mingled blood which they have shed in defense of their sacred rights, consecrate their union, and excite horror at the idea of their becoming aliens, rivals, enemies. Constitutions should consist only of general provisions. The reason is that they must necessarily be permanent, and that they cannot calculate for the possible change of things. Happy will it be if our choice should be directed by a judicious estimate of our true interests, unperplexed and unbiased by considerations not connected with the public good. The pains taken to preserve peace include a proportional responsibility that equal pains be taken to be prepared for war. To be more safe, they at length become willing to run the risk of being less free. We are not always sure that those who advocate the truth are influenced by purer principles than their antagonists. All communities divide themselves into the few and the many. The first are the rich and well-born, the other the mass of the people. The Constitution shall never be construed to prevent the people of the United States who are peaceable citizens from keeping their own arms. A well-adjusted person is one who makes the same mistake twice without getting nervous. I never expect a perfect work from an imperfect man. There are seasons in every country when noise and impudence pass current for a worth, and in popular commotions especially, the clamors of interested and factious men are often mistaken for patriotism. Hard words are very rarely useful. Real firmness is good for everything. Strut is good for nothing. For in politics, as in religion, it is equally absurd to aim at making proselytes by fire and sword. Heresies in either can rarely be cured by persecution. If we must have an enemy at the head of government, let it be one whom we can oppose, and for whom we are not responsible. It will be of little avail to the people that the laws are made by men of their own choice, if the laws be so voluminous that they cannot be read, or so incoherent that they cannot be understood. The inquiry constantly is what will please, not what will benefit the people. In such a government there can be nothing but temporary expedient, fickleness, and folly. Let us recollect that peace or war will not always be left to our option, that however moderate or unambitious we may be, we cannot count upon the moderation, or hope to extinguish the ambition of others. There is a certain enthusiasm in liberty, that makes human nature rise above itself, in acts of bravery and heroism. If this sort of oppression be permitted to lop off one limb without opposition, reiterated strokes will soon dismember the whole body. A strong body makes the mind strong. I advise the gun. While this gives moderate exercise to the body, it gives boldness, enterprise, and independence to the mind.